Now, week 5 and 6, cut out trans fat and fine baked good instead of fried. Is that it? Fine baked goods and spreads without the fat, and make your own, using healthy fats such as olive oil. So trans fat is, you have to look at the label to see what is the type of oil that's included in the foods. Then you can add also, in terms of workout, another 5 minutes, or if you want, you can just stick to what I said previously, which is 10 minutes, 10, 12 minutes, 3 times a day of working out, 3 times a week, pardon me. And then you can incorporate, this is the first, I think that week 3 and 4, there is no strength training, right? So week 5 and 6 is the first time that you will include strength training. So what Bob Greene recommends is start with 8 moves that work the major muscle groups. So it could be tricep extensions, bicep curls, or squats. So for that part, I think it would be interesting to include a video or an image of what it can be, so that you have an image in your head of what is it that you're going to do 8 times in a row or 10 repetitions. So you have to get used to it once again. So I will try to show you a little bit an example so that you know for week 5 and 6. And then traps to avoid, try to keep a journal to help get the deeper issues you need to address. So that could be emotional eating, it can be anxiety that you might have in your life. So I believe that's what he means by deeper issues you need to address. So some people like myself, we have issues with food. I admit that I'm an emotional eater. So when I'm especially stressed, or if I feel especially anxious about work, about something else, sometimes I will have cravings for sugar or for salty foods like chips, for example, potato chips. Now, weeks 7 and 8, in terms of a food switch from fried fruit to roasted or baked. So try roasted potatoes, lightly baked and lightly breaded chicken and vegetables that is sauteed in olive oil. Cardiovascular, again, if you can, add 5 more minutes. So in this plan, he's now at 30 minutes. But for me, between week 7 and 8, if you're not able to do 30 minutes, try between 15 and 18 minutes of working out 3 times a week. Or if you can, if you think it's too much, stick to the 10 minutes per day, but increase from 3 times a week to 4 times a week. And you can take breaks in between. It doesn't have to be 3 days in a row. It can be once every 2 days. And if you go from 3 days a week to 4 times a week, you can go, let's say, Monday, Tuesday, and then you take a break on Wednesday and do Thursday, Friday. Try to gauge what's best for you in terms of your own lifestyle. We can be busy. Sometimes people have kids to take care of. You have work. Maybe you're tired. So try to gauge and evaluate what's best for your own lifestyle. And then for the strength training, it's the same as the previous weeks. Traps to avoid, so that's very important. This part I really like for week 7 and 8. I will read it. Your initial enthusiasm may be wearing thin, so meaning that you can be discouraged. Maybe the results is not as fast as you thought it was going to be. So suddenly work demands or injury can throw off your program. So don't do too much. Figure out now how you'll respond to such setbacks. So basically that it means that try to be maybe more realistic in terms of the results that you were expecting in the first 5, 6, 7 weeks. So don't be discouraged. Try to find your own motivation. I don't know, you have to be very specific about what you want in terms of weight loss. Just a second. You're not supposed, you know, when I'm doing live shows at the radio station as a reporter, you're supposed to have water because sometimes you have a dry mouth, but I have coffee and it doesn't help at all.